Hi, Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist and Spiritual Teacher here. Well, you can see I'm changing backgrounds around. There's a little bit of an idea of all the different herbs here that I have. And starting the next couple weeks, I'll be actually starting a new channel called Dr. Paul Haider Healing Spirit Channel, which will be all the, spiritual teacher aspects of who I am. Right now, we're doing herbs for longevity and anti-aging, and want to get into that really big time because we can age wonderfully and have a youthful appearance and actually have vitality and energy all our lives. And I believe that with all my heart and soul. I don't have any aches or pains or take any medications or anything. And I do 100 pull-up crunches and work out with weights and lots of different things, and walk 8 miles every day. And you can too, and lots of other people have in the past and will in the future, I know. And one of the first things I like to talk about is Schisandra, and these are Schisandra berry capsules. And if you are in an area where you can get them Schisandra berries fresh, wow, great, wonderful. They're really a wonderful treat. Actually, they're a wonderful berry, and they do a great job of maintaining and supporting cellular function in the body. And if we have good cellular function, we actually live longer. There's no doubt about it. It keeps our liver in tip-top condition, and it's the detoxing organ of the whole body, really, other than the kidneys and the skin, which is one of the most important also is the liver. So, and it deactivates free radicals and gets rid of environmental stresses and toxins. And in China and Japan, they use Schisandra berry a lot. And you can find the spelling of that down below. And you can see exactly how to use that. You usually take 1 or 2 400 milligram capsules, and it will do your body good. Really, I find it relaxing also, so it helps with stress at the same time. Another thing is Reishi mushroom. They call it the medicine of kings. And Reishi mushrooms actually verified by lots of different scientific tests showing that emperors did live to be very old in China. So very interesting. And really, a lot of studies with mitochondrial DNA show that it actually helps the mitochondria work better. So we actually end up producing more ADP and have less oxidative stress. And so Reishi mushroom is a great thing. There's no doubt about it. And it will keep you young. And there's even coffees with reishi mushroom in it and ganoderma and all kinds of different mushrooms, and they do a great job. And one of my favorites also is good old goji berries. Goji berries are a wonderful berry. I don't have any fresh or dried at the moment. Well, we have them growing in the yard, and I still have them. They're flowering, but they're not coming out with berries yet. But they're really great. Little red berries and full of great fatty acids and help with the production of collagen that keeps you youthful, retains moisture in your skin, and you will just look younger. There's no doubt about it. So I highly recommend goji berries, full of vitamins and phytonutrients. Also good for the eyes because they have zeaxanthin and lutein in it, and also helps to prevent macular degeneration. And it also helps to boost up your growth hormone. So that's really great because as we normally get older, our growth hormone goes down and we need more growth hormone, and goji berry stimulates that. And also it has a lot of anti-inflammatory compounds which help the pituitary gland also do its thing, and also balances our hormones in our body, which is great, and helps the pituitary work correctly. And this is really great, and also helps to produce more growth hormones. Absolutely fantastic. Another great one is Cordyceps. I am a great aficionado of Cordyceps. Cordyceps is a little mushroom, tiny, straight little mushroom, only about this big. Grows in the Himalayas and some other parts of the world. and really amazing thing. Great for stamina and energy, endurance, and anti-aging effects. Really great for boosting up our superoxidase dismutase, or SOD, and really a powerful antioxidant. And if you want to have long life and a healthier life in general, I recommend taking Cordyceps. In fact, there's a 76-year-old lady, Carol, and her name is Carol, and I can't think of her last name all of a sudden, Munoz, excuse me. And she's been really didn't have any energy. She teaches at a college, university actually, and teaches courses. And at the end of the course, what she was teaching that day, she would feel kind of drained. And she started taking Cordyceps, and it really made a difference. Now she's perked up, her skin looks good, really great. I highly recommend it. Cordyceps for anybody who, is a little bit older or wants to stay youthful. It will give you energy, absolutely, positively. And it's being actually grown commercially now, so you don't have to worry about that. Chaga mushroom. Yeah, the chaga is a big dried mushroom. I have some in the freezer, but I didn't want to get it out because it might, start to age a little bit being in the hot light here. And I recommend it highly. They found in Siberia, in Russia, that those people in the area of Siberia lived to be, in their 40s and 50s, but people who were taking chaga tea lived to be older, up to 100, 110. So, wow, really great stuff. It also boosts up SOD, or superoxidase dismutase, and highly anti-inflammatory, gets rid of free radicals in the body, also anti-aging in general, and will increase your lifespan. I find it really one of the most important things that a person can take. Another one I really like is, and I don't have the bottle here, ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is absolutely great. I think it's really important in the stressful lives that we live these days. I think we really need to take some ashwagandha, which is an adaptogen, and most of these are adaptogens I'm talking about today. And it has really been used for over 3,000 years and used in all kinds of different healing traditions, and will rejuvenate the body and give overall health and vitality and longevity. Really helps with mental decline and boost up, your mental capabilities and memory. And also, a lot of studies show that it actually rejuvenates nerve cells. And so the dendrites in the brain actually start to connect better in the brain, and so you actually start to think better. And also it can extend nerve cells throughout the body. So you have more neural communication and processing power of the brain. And so you think better, and you have more ability to actually fight off disease too, because it boosts up our immune system. And again, we get into superoxidase dismutase, or SOD, and glutathione also, which are super powerful antioxidants. Antioxidants which come in fruits and vegetables and some grains, and especially chlorella and things like that, really are the key to really having a youthful appearance and living long. I believe that with all my heart and soul, especially green leafy vegetables and doing green juicing like in my diet, and it will keep you young. Astragalus is another one of these wonderful Astragalus, wonderful herbs, which will actually been used for centuries in Chinese medicine, and it gives you a boost of qi or qi energy and strengthens the body, and also is great anti-aging. It's been used in Chinese medicine for anti-aging forever, and it has a lot of powerful antioxidants in it. Again, there's Astragalus 4, Astragalus 4, which is a powerful anti-aging compound, which actually prevents the telomeres on inside the cells from actually shortening. So, and as we get older, they normally shorten. And so as we take more Astragalus, we actually prevent that from happening. And so as our cells divide, they get shorter and shorter and shorter, and this leads to aging and also, disease and that type of thing. And so the shorter our little pieces of mitochondrial DNA, the shorter our lifespan will be, actually. So we want to keep that really young and doing well. I highly recommend using some Astragalus, which will do a great job. It also has another thing called CGA, which also does the same thing to the telomeres in the cells. So if you want to live long, take some Astragalus, which will do you good. Another thing is ginseng. Good old ginseng. It's been around for thousands of years, and revered in Chinese medicine as an anti-aging herb, and it boosts up qi or qi energy, giving you lots of vitality, helps with stress, and actually improves the immune system. I can go on and on and on. I have a video about ginseng in general, and you can watch that also, and really is important. I find it, if you don't have high blood pressure, take it. It's really good. But if you have high blood pressure, I don't recommend it because it will boost up your blood pressure a little bit if you do. So it's not a good thing for high blood pressure, but in general, taking it in the morning, all these things in general, take in the morning because you're going to have a lot of energy. If you take goji berries in the evening, you're not going to sleep. Absolutely, positively. Another thing is good old royal jelly, and also bee pollen. I think it's one of the most important anti-aging things that a person can take. I take bee pollen. I take a couple teaspoons every morning. 1 or 2 teaspoons every morning is really important. Also royal jelly, which comes from the queen, actually produces this to give to their particular cells inside the honeycomb that will produce more queens. And actually it's a pretty amazing thing. It actually have a reputation of producing longevity. It's high in antioxidants and strengthens the immune system and gets rid of the inflammation. And also bee pollen boosts up athletic performance. So I highly recommend it, and you will do great. Absolutely. Another one which I really like is good old turmeric. There is so much in the way of amazing research about turmeric now. I recommend you use the full turmeric itself, not quercetin, because there's 100 different agents in here that work together to make this particular herb work. I grow it in the yard also, and I highly recommend that you use it on a regular basis. I recommend 1,200 to 1,600 milligrams every day, 1,200 to 1,600 milligrams every day, and take a break every once in a while. It's always good to take a break in anything, because after a while it doesn't work as well if you don't take a break. It increases circulation, helps with pain, relieves aches, gets rid of inflammation, helps to prevent cancer. There's a huge amount of plethora of studies showing that it helps with cancer and protects the liver, and on and on and on. And I think it's one of the best things that you can take in general. If you're not taking turmeric, you're doing yourself a disservice. There's no doubt about that. And another thing is green tea. I think it's a really great thing. Green tea is not like coffee. Coffee, you get the jolt of energy. Green tea is kind of like a more steady amount of energy throughout the day. It helps with free radicals, helps with cancers and preventing cancers and infections, and helps with cardiovascular disease, and also protects the skin from UV damage and helps with wrinkles. So wow, that's youth in general. So actually taking green tea 2 or 3 times a day. You can even take the decaffeinated if you want. That'll really give you all the effects without the caffeine also. Another one that I really like, which is really important, is peppermint tea, or peppermint in general. I think it's one of the most important things. Our liver is the most important organ, I feel, in our body, other than our brain and the spinal cord. It really is the detoxing agent for the liver and the gallbladder. Peppermint tea helps to rejuvenate the liver, and simple and effective and soothes away gallbladder irritation. Also helps with nasal problems and also helps with stress. And a couple of drops of peppermint oil and just breathing that in or on the forehead really does a great job. Full of antioxidants and vitamin C, and does a great job at all kinds of things, and healing DNA too, which is important for getting rid of stress, and slowing the aging process. And so these are anti-aging herbs and supplements that you can actually use every single day. So if you want more information, be sure to ask your questions down below. All my contact information is down below. I'd love to have some comments on my background and to change your background. Also, about opening up a new channel called Dr. Paul Haider on Healing Spirit. Dr. Paul Haider, Healing Spirit. So if you have any questions or you have any comments, I would appreciate those. And keep them uplifting, and keep remembering that God is always with us. And remember, if you have a quick question, I'm here to answer those questions. If you want to do a consult, boy, I've been really busy. For $50, you get a consult, 1 hour, and 1 year of continual consultations included with that $50. So you can't beat that price. I mean, I'm actually giving you 1 full year of consultations for $50. Really amazing, really. So allow yourself to get a hold of me. My phone number is 831-869-9119. 831-869-9119. My email address is drpaulhader@gmail.com. My Skype address is drpaulhader. You can text me and WhatsApp me, and if you decide to get a hold of me late at night, I'll get back to you the next day. So and you can email me at drpaulhader@gmail.com if you live outside the U.S. And I'll be happy to help you in whatever way, shape, or form. Also, you can go to my Facebook page under Dr. Paul Haider, and put a like there. I appreciate that. And if I can help you in some way, you let me know. And let's get you going towards being extremely healthy like me. And you can do that. Remember God, and remember, I love you.